Girls Frontline 2 has left a lot of people speechless, not just active players, but also haters of the game. Before we jump into why that is, I do want to point out here that Girls Frontline 2 is running a login campaign right now, start of the year. This does only last for 12 days, which means if you do not begin logging in within the next 5 days, you are going to miss out on a lot of collapse pieces. This is of course currency to pull for characters. Additionally, a brand new platoon feature was just introduced when the most recent update went live. If you have not already applied and you're looking for a potential platoon to participate in, to play alongside, you can go ahead and apply for Flaccid. That is my platoon. There are currently 27 out of 28 members right now, but new spots will open up periodically as people don't log in or quit the game, or as the platoon continues to level and new slots become available. The reason why players were left kind of speechless and very taken aback is that, surprisingly, and there was absolutely nobody that expected or anticipated this happening. And I also will note here, this is Sensor Tower, so we do have to approach this with a degree of skepticism, because the Sensor Tower earnings are not definitive, but they do give us a brief estimate, a gauge of how a game is doing. According to Sensor Tower, Girls Frontline 2 actually managed to accumulate 9 million, 12 million, 14 million. This is of course disregarding iOS data for Korea. This is disregarding PC sales. It looks as though the revenue for Android and iOS was pretty similar between global. Therefore, it is probably accurate to assume revenue for Korea was probably very close as well. If total revenue was 14 million and almost 10 million was made within Korea, then we're looking at over $20 million total. The launch month potentially crossed $20 million, $22, $24 million, who knows specifics. This is absolutely insane. Millions of people downloaded the game, tens of millions of dollars was earned. This actually made it into the 10 highest grossing reported gacha games in December 2024. And this was during the Christmas New Year's surge of spending. Absolutely nobody expected Girls Frontline 2 to pull out this kind of result. People were claiming Girls Frontline 2 is going to do terribly, it's going to die, it is dead on release. There is absolutely no way this game will do good. Not only did they manage to accumulate tens of millions of downloads according to the developers themselves, but according to Sensor Tower, which once again is not definitive and is not, entirely accurate, over $20 million was earned. And this was disregarding PC. So I play it on PC. I spend on PC. A lot of people I know spend on PC. What is likely to be the case is this game actually grossed over 40 million, maybe $50 million. Which is insane if you think about it. Neural Cloud and Girls Frontline 1 make less than $1 million. I think in some instances, in some months, less than $100,000 according to Sensor Tower. So this making literally hundreds of times its revenue, or the revenue for its predecessor, even potentially over 1,000 times, is unbelievable. Before we go any further, I do want to take a moment here to thank all of my incredible patrons over on Patreon and my YouTube channel members who allow for me to continue to do dedicated videos like this every single day. You guys are absolutely phenomenal, and I genuinely cannot thank you all enough for the support. Girls Frontline 2 was not the only release of December 2024 though. Infinity Nikki launched as well, and according to Sensor Tower, Infinity Nikki managed to make over $3 million, which is pretty good. Now, a lot of people play Infinity Nikki on PC. My wife plays it on PC. I actually know nobody that plays this game on mobile. And this also launched cross-platform onto console as well, I believe, on PS5. So this game is available on a lot of platforms. A lot of the revenue was probably from other sources, probably, and this is just speculation here. The bulk of the revenue was actually from PC. With this in mind, I think it would be safe to assume the game made 10, if not tens of millions of dollars in its launch month as well. Did it do as good as Girls Frontline 2? Maybe not. Who knows? But it probably, including Girls Frontline 2, broke into the top 10, out-grossing and out-earning the vast majority of current gacha games available, which is unreal. These two games are defying expectations, genuinely defying expectations. They are doing significantly better than any of us could have anticipated, which is great news for both these games because they are both very high quality, very good, and very fun. Specifically concerning Girls Frontline 2 though, because it is a game that I play and I know a lot of you play, they did make a few different tweets over on Twitter. There is the fragrance gift that you can claim from December 28th until January 11th. This is a limited time event. During the event, consuming a specified number of intelligence puzzles will grant Iron Rose Gift and Flame Rose Gift. Both of these contain various development materials, and one type of material can be selected upon each opening. Additionally, opening a Flame Rose Gift grants an extra collapse piece times 100, which is great news for us. Once again, there is the start of the year login event, where if you log in for 7 days total, you accumulate 1,000 collapse pieces. This does only last for, why is she making that face? Okay. Macchiato, you're a little distracting there. Lost my train of thought for a second. You know, if you log in for a week, you almost accumulate enough currency, rather, she's really distracting, to successfully pull for her at least a single 10 pull for her, using a couple hundred more. Speaking of needing a little bit more, the brand new year of 2025 has arrived. We hope you continue to enjoy your journey aboard the Elmo. To celebrate, we've prepared a special New Year gift code just for you. Happy 2025. It is valid from now until January 31st. Make sure you redeem this. Do not miss out. Why would you? Why would you want to pass up the opportunity to get free currency or free items? Seriously. Endless projections. Participate in the event to obtain rewards from January 2nd through January 16th. Once again, another event that you need to participate in. Capture your New Year's fortune slip. Commanders, come and capture your New Year's fortune slip. Share it in the comments and leave your heartfelt wishes for the new year for a chance to win in-game rewards. 200 collapse pieces, 5,000 analysis blueprints, 5,000 Stardust gold. The event runs from January 1st through January 5th if you want to go ahead and attempt to participate. So those are the events that are going on. And this is the reason why so many players were left speechless. Whether or not you love or hate the game, there is really no denying that Girls Frontline 2 has been an overwhelming success globally. It might not be in China, but at the end of the day, we're not China, so we don't care what drama they were involved in. And also, shout out to Infinity Nikki, who is also doing very good. Hey, where do you think you're going? I see what you're doing there. I see you navigating on over, scrolling on over to that X button. Don't you dare. What I need you to do is take a moment and click one of the videos that are about to appear as soon as I'm done talking. And trust me, you're gonna want it.